Dude, stop!
And that's how I feel like when you guys constantly bring up your headcanon multipliers about Legendary Super Saiyan. But today we are not going to be getting into that. We're actually going to be getting into part 3 of what if Naruto learned the flying RAJIN. Now, it's actually been a minute since we did part 2. However, that doesn't mean you still shouldn't check out part 1 and part 2. The playlist to the entire series will be linked in the description. Anyways, let's get into the recap. Now, in the last part, we had Naruto actually using the Flying Thunder God technique in ways that allows Itachi not cooking Sasuke, which allows Sasuke to stay in the village after all. Naruto also fondles Kabuto like a champ, and the Sasuke retrieval arc doesn't even happen. Now, just overall, a lot of crazy stuff went down, and a lot of stuff really went by really fast. So if you guys do want to check out part 2 so you can get the full video and full explanation, I'll link in the description along with part 1. So basically just the playlist. Anyways, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the video. Now, before we can actually dive into the first arc of Shippuden, we have to first go over Naruto's training arc with Jiraiya over the course of the 2-year gap. Now, during this training, Naruto has actually mastered the Flying Thunder God, and because of this, Naruto's speed has increased exponentially compared to his canon self. Anyways, Naruto's AP wouldn't change too much. I mean, what really increased notably was his speed and range. I say range because, well, he would be using the Flying Thunder God like how Minato uses it, just sprays a bunch of kunais around and just basically goes from there. So Jiraiya is shocked to see Naruto being able to use the Flying Thunder God perfectly now, and kind of reminds him of when he was training Minato back in the day, and Jiraiya has a smile on his face, and by this point Jiraiya knows that Naruto is the child prophecy. Also, to clarify, I'm just going over the new abilities Naruto's learned. He actually learns the same abilities like in canon, along with mastering the Flying Thunder God and the other things I just talked about, specifically his range and speed. Anyways, like in canon, Naruto would return back into the village, and he is finally home, and he is glad to be back. Now, the first person he would actually encounter is Sakura, and he would get the news about Sasuke becoming a Jonin and Gaara becoming a Kazekage. Naruto would then clench his fist and then raise it, proceeding to say that Gaara and Sasuke have managed to surpass him in the ninja ranks, and they've gotten stronger, which Naruto is glad that they did, because Naruto has also done the same thing. He's actually not really caring about the ninja ranks right now, he just kinda wants to see what Sasuke is capable of. And right when Naruto says that, Sasuke and Kakashi appear out of nowhere coming from the shadows. Kakashi would then proceed to say long time no see Naruto, and Naruto is glad to see his Kakashi sensei alright and good. Kakashi would then also say how he and Sasuke, especially Sasuke, have gotten stronger. Naruto, hearing this, proceeds to get excited, and he would then attempt to challenge Sasuke in a spar. Sasuke would then accept, and they would get ready to fight, but before they can even try anything, Kakashi would then say that they're not gonna fight in the Leaf Village, and it would be much safer if they fought in a field. And so Naruto and Sasuke proceed to walk to the nearest field along with Kakashi and Sakura tagging along, and they would eventually arrive at their destination where Sasuke and Naruto would then proceed to stand 15 feet away from each other and getting ready to fight. Sasuke would proceed to say how he had no way to try and counter his Flying RAJIN technique. However, with his now newly evolved Sharingan, he might have a way of doing so. He would then proceed to close his eyes and open them once again, and when he opens them, a 3-Tomo Sharingan would then appear. It appears that Sasuke has actually unlocked his 3-Tomo Sharingan due to intense training with Kakashi himself, and is actually able to use his 3-Tomo Sharingan for long periods of time. Naruto is shocked that Sasuke has actually unlocked his 3-Tomo Sharingan. However, Naruto would then proceed to take out 2 kunais with the Flying RAJIN marks, saying that he's actually mastered this technique and he's not going to hold anything back in this spar. Sasuke would then smirk, and he would then say, "I wouldn't want you to, Naruto, and I expect the same thing from you." Naruto would then smirk, and he would proceed to charge at Sasuke, with Sasuke also charging at Naruto. Kinda like how Naruto and Sasuke fought in the final valley back in Shippuden. At the beginning of the fight at least, Naruto and Sasuke would start the battle off with just straight on taijutsu scrapping, and Naruto and Sasuke are just going blow for blow right now, and they seem pretty relative in skill. Now, overall, I would say Sasuke is just completely shocked that this base Naruto, after just 2 years of training while Sasuke has been evolving his Sharingan, which would increase his reaction speed, Naruto's still able to keep up, and this is really impressive, and Sasuke is very surprised. As they're basically going on for their taijutsu scrap, Naruto would then proceed to use a Rasengan while Sasuke would counteract that with his Chidori. They would do a temporary clash, but they both know if they keep on pushing any more effort, they would probably lose their arms. So they both stop putting in effort, and the Rasengan and Chidori would dissipate at the same time. And so Naruto and Sasuke don't basically destroy their arms, rather they just kind of scar them a little bit. Sasuke would then say how they're perfectly even in power, and that Sasuke is just going to have to basically go all out in order to try and stop Naruto. Sasuke would then proceed to take a couple steps back, and he would try and attempt to use his Kirin technique, while Naruto would proceed to get ready to use his Flying Thunder God. And at that point, Kakashi would stop the spar. Kakashi would then say how he's not going to let this fight escalate anymore, because if Sasuke uses that Kirin Jutsu, it'll most likely take out Sakura and do damage to Naruto, Kakashi, and even Sasuke himself maybe. Not to mention Naruto using the Flying Thunder God on Sasuke, he'll probably be able to dodge Sasuke's Kirin maybe, but even if he dodges it, Sakura is still in danger, and overall it's just not a very safe idea for those two jutsus to try and encounter with each other. And so Kakashi would then say to Naruto and Sasuke that they did both show impressive skill, however they should just call it a day after that. However, Naruto and Sasuke have a different idea. Instead of basically just stopping the entire fight and killing their vibe, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura should probably retake the bell test, as they never done it again before, ever since their first time doing it, and they just got washed. But now they're on a completely different level, and they are confident that they can take the belts from Kakashi pretty easily now. And so Team 7 would retake the bell test, and they would probably do it even easier than they did in canon, thanks to this Naruto being a lot faster and having a lot more range, along with having Sasuke on their side this time. And with Sasuke actually training with Kakashi throughout the 2-year gap, he would actually know more of Kakashi's weaknesses than even Naruto did in the original, because remember, he actually beat Kakashi by spoiling the Makeout series or whatever. So Sasuke would probably do it in this timeline. And with Naruto being a lot faster, he could probably just blitz over to Kakashi while he's distracted by that and take the bells. And so Team 7's bell test would just go a lot easier than it did in the original. Now we would then finally get into the real meat of the video, the Kazekage retrieval arc. Let's begin. Now the premise for the arc pretty much stays the same, as Naruto really didn't have any change in that, and that is Deidara basically going to Gaara and taking him in, while Sasori would poison Kankuro. And Team 7 would then be tasked to basically go and retrieve the Kazekage, with Team Guy accompanying them. Now during the saga, they would still recruit Shio, and Sakura would still heal Kankuro, and the two teams would encounter the 30% clones of Itachi and Kisame. Team Guy would encounter Kisame, and Team 7 would encounter Itachi respectively. Sasuke, seeing his older brother for the first time in 2 years, only has really one feeling, and that is satisfaction. The satisfaction of avenging his clan once and for all. He's finally going to get the chance to kill Itachi. He's been training for this moment. He and Kakashi have been training for this. Sasuke would then say how the last time they met, it didn't go so well in Sasuke's favor, and that if they probably did fight, Itachi would have definitely killed Sasuke. However, Sasuke has grown since then and has evolved his Sharingan, and Sasuke would then say to Itachi that this is going to be his fate. He's going to meet his end today by Sasuke's hands. Sasuke would then proceed to activate his 3-Tomo Sharingan along with Ichidori, getting ready to charge at Itachi. Itachi would then smirk, and he would then say, "Little brother, you're clearly still not on my level, but go ahead, try and impress me a little bit." Sasuke would then charge at Itachi, along with Itachi charging at Sasuke. Sasuke, when he tries to basically pierce Itachi's body, Itachi would react to Sasuke's Chidori. And as Itachi reacts to Sasuke's Chidori, Sasuke would react to Itachi by using his non-formed Chidori hand. He would get his sword and attempt to strike at Itachi. Itachi would then see this coming from a mile away and jump into the air, casting a fireball jutsu. Sasuke would actually proceed to react to this fireball and do the same thing, and basically fire out his own fireball. Both of the fireballs would cancel each other out, and it is very apparent that Itachi and Sasuke are relative. This Itachi would then proceed to cast a Genjutsu on Sasuke, and this would seemingly work, as Sasuke is just completely hypnotized in Itachi's Genjutsu. The 30% Itachi clone, after being convinced that he's successfully trapped Sasuke in a Genjutsu, would proceed to slowly walk up to Sasuke with a kunai, getting ready to kill him. And Team 7 is shocked, but Naruto would then say to Team 7 that Sasuke's got this, and that if he really does get hurt, Sakura could just heal him, so there's no need to worry. Once Itachi gets very close and proceeds to try and attempt to stab Sasuke, Sasuke would open his eyes, and this would catch the 30% Itachi clone off guard. "How? I thought you were in a genjutsu." Sasuke would then proceed to laugh, saying to Itachi that that kind of genjutsu won't work on him, and Sasuke has fully developed his Sharingan to the point where that kind of genjutsu is just ineffective to him. He would then proceed to form a fully developed Chidori, and then he would stab it through Itachi's chest, ending the threat of Itachi completely. Sasuke, seeing Itachi's dead body on the ground, would then proceed to activate his Mangekyo Sharingan, saying to himself that he has fully avenged his clan, and now his purpose in life is complete. Now, due to this version of Sasuke just unlocking his Mangekyo Sharingan, especially this early in Shippuden, I'm going to say that the Mangekyo definitely would overwhelm Sasuke's body, and Sasuke would just collapse on the ground due to the overwhelming power of the Mangekyo Sharingan. And so Sakura would quickly halt to Sasuke's body to make sure he is alright, and Sakura would then report that Sasuke is alive, he's just going to be unconscious for a little while. She would then proceed to carry Sasuke over her back, and she would then say to Team 7 that they should quickly halt over to the Akatsuki hideout before it's too late for Gaara. Naruto and Team 7 would just proceed to rush over to the Akatsuki hideout, and at around that point, Team Guy just got done beating the 30% Kisame clone, so Team Guy is also rushing over to their position as well. Anyways, like in canon, Team Guy would fight clones of themselves as Sakura would proceed to obliterate the Akatsuki barrier, leaving Sasori and Deidara wide open. However, they just got done extracting the Biju from Gaara, and so Naruto would see Gaara's corpse on the ground, with Deidara seeing Sasuke. Deidara would get enraged along with Naruto, activating some of the Kyuubi's chakra, and now the tension is raised very high. Deidara is going to try and go after Sasuke, however, Naruto won't let that happen. Now, will Deidara actually stop Sasuke before Naruto stops him? How will Naruto be able to save Gaara now? Find out in part 4 of What If Naruto Learned the Flying RAJIN technique. Now, I know that was a pretty clean outro for y'all. I know y'all can't even lie. That was pretty fire. But anyways, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you guys did enjoy, be sure to share and hit that like button. Also, comment. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss any notifications when I upload. Now, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get up out of here. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Discord. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching.